back in 2015, I was 22 kilos heavier than I am right now. I was on antidepressants. I had all the biomarkers for metabolic syndrome. I was burning through jobs. Like, I'd gone from like being 8 years in a job to 2 years in a job to 1 year in a job, and it kind of like you were just moving through, and I could see my life was spiraling down. And a good friend of mine tells me about the ketogenic diet, and I'm like, look, I don't do fat diets. So I started looking at the science on it. It made sense. So I went on a well-regulated ketogenic diet, and I was testing with an Abbott meter, and at that time in 2015, the strips were like $4 or $5 each. My weight just kind of like drops off over a 5 month period. I came off all medication. I felt like I was 24 years of age again. And that's when I'm looking at these strips saying, why is this $4 or $5? This shouldn't be so expensive. So I drew up a list of 100 different manufacturers across the globe. And the business plan was test 3 times a day, less than the cost of a latte.
Wow.
And when we launched in 2017, basically within 8 months, we became the #1 selling ketone glucose meter.
And why do you think is that?
Well, first of all, it was price. We dropped the price by over 75%. We created a Bluetooth dongle that would connect to your phone. Then we went to the third iteration where we reduced down the amount of blood again, where we got better Bluetooth connection. We have enhanced the app. So you can also then connect your data into different endpoints like chronometer, carb manager, biocanic, NutriSense. We can also now connect into hospital systems. But more importantly, we've now created an entire user platform. We then built a practitioner platform. So practitioners themselves can work with their teams and see real-time data. It seems like every diet in the world will tell you that they are healthy. But what does the data? What the blood doesn't lie. And what happens with testing, you get this immune response to tell you whether or not you're going in the right direction. Nutritional ketosis means good glucose control, good insulin. And when you're being fueled by ketones, you're basically giving your pancreas a break. It's like it doesn't need to produce all of this insulin. Honestly, when you feel it for the first time, people talk about the keto clarity where you come out of that fog and you're like, wow. When we hear about ladies who suddenly find themselves cleaning out the entire house and getting this like that, or being able to work, and suddenly they realize that they even skipped lunch because they're fueled on ketones. And it can be a game changer.
Nutricionistas precisam saber disso de frente para trás, de trás para frente, médicos também. E na minha plataforma T21.video você encontra uma série de aulas que falam desses temas e de muitos outros relacionados à nutrição e também à dieta cetogênica terapêutica, que é a estratégia principal para entrarmos em cetose